up in 2007 because there was no other charity of its kind in Ireland. So that's really how it was set up. My background is in training guide dogs and other assistance dogs, and there was a huge need for what we do, and I suppose that's where it came from, really, the need for the service. To date now we've trained 80 dogs, placed 80 dogs with children and adults with physical disabilities in Ireland, and they're all doing well, thankfully. We have about 200 dogs in total across the country, as we're a national charity, and all of our services are funded by the great Irish public, as we receive no state funding. So we're out every weekend somewhere in the country, and it's going really well. 85% of our clients are children between the age of 6 and 12. A lot of them would have cerebral palsy, spina bifida, Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. Okay, we also deal with adults, young adults on our waiting list that don't go outside the house, really. One of our clients we just trained, one of the last clients we just trained, is 29 years old and did our first solo walk. Because of getting the dog, her parents left to go out on her own. So they're the types of things that you're dealing with. Getting the dog is a kind of twofold thing. One, the dog can help, but two, they have to look after the dog. So there's a responsibility of looking after the dog, which is important, that people have responsibilities and that they take their responsibility serious, so that they can make the most of their friendship with their new dog. So this is Ella. She's a Labradoodle, and she's one of our young dogs, and has been unfortunately unsuccessful as an assistance dog due to health reasons, but she's going to be trained up over the next number of months as a demo dog for the charity. But she's very bright and learns quickly, usually. Okay, so we teach the dogs to do basic tasks, pulling, pushing, retrieving, and then teach them to do those in a variety of different ways. Okay. Good job. So all the training is done via positive reinforcement, and the dog has to really want to do what we want them to do, and be happy in their work, or else they won't be motivated to do the work again. So it's important that we have play activities. Take it, pull, pull. So all the training is done via play and reinforcements. So we first teach the puppies when they're 6 weeks old to pick up toys, to pull, play tug-of-war games, and to retrieve things and bring them to us. So from a very early age, the dogs are trained. So that they love to play, and they associate, pull, 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 good girl. And they associate playing as working, really. So there's no difference, really. It takes in total about 2 years, not because it's intensive training, but the dogs have to have the maturity of mind to be able to cope with the level of work that's expected of them, really. And they have to be mature and sensible. So, and have to be happy. Like dogs are at least 2 years old before they mature, really, and they're ready for the responsibilities that we kind of bestow upon them. You know, because a lot of our clients have profound physical disabilities, and the dogs need to be confident enough, good girl, to be able to cope with the responsibilities. So if if I needed the phone in an emergency, I'd need a dog to bring the phone to me. Good girl. And we use a lot of treats when we're training the dogs. Over time, the treats get weaned off. But as I say, Ella's only in her early stages of training, so she's a long way to go before she'll be ready to be a demo dog. and be able to do all the tasks that would be required of her. Today she can kind of retrieve and open stuff and touch stuff, light switches and stuff. And we'll be teaching her to empty the washing machine. She can pick up a coin and put it in the box. And she is actually quite a bright dog. Poodles are actually quite intelligent. So, Ella, Ella, speak. So we teach them to speak if somebody falls or something, and we need them to alert attention. Speak. Good girl. Ella.